La música de Harry Fraud.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight in high definition, it's an exhibition matchup between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Rochester Red Wings. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our coverage of AAA baseball on the show. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball.
Second baseman, number 98.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
The one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now here's the pitch. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there. This is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ball game? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Into the box, Cole Figueroa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The next pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
In there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball, because that pitch, it's right there.
Here comes a 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Yeah, making back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Ramon Flores will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Aaron Hicks will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Wings, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now here it comes. Here's a ground ball to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Doug Bernier will be the batter. Here's the first offering. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Brock Peterson will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. Now here's the first pitch. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
And that big 12-6 curveball will work like that. He'll start it out up in the zone and then lets it drop right down to the knees.
He's set, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready, now the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
You'll see where this is on show track. This is a curveball and it's up. Right in the hitter's line of sight. Much easier to react to it. He just swats it into center field.
Into the box now, Brandon Waring, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Wow, and a rocky start on the road here, guys. 3 straight hits surrendered, and he hasn't gotten out of the first inning yet. Nate Henson will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And That'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. They are just teeing off on him right now, and even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Adam Walker will be the batter. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change-up there.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Stepping in now, Diaz. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
He's set. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. The Red Wings lead it 2-0. Number 23 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, number 23.
Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Austin Romine will get his first cuts here. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No, I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Standing in now, Tyler Austin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0.
Nope.
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting 7th, center fielder,
Number 78. Try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Look at the spin. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rochester leads it 2-1. Eric Fryer will start things off in the bottom of the second.
catcher, Eric.
First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Ice cream.
Now the pitch. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Let's go, Red Wings! Woo!
The pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
In now, Eric Ferris. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Center fielder, number 33, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
He waits, now the pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Number 20 is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The designated hitter, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after 2 straight off-speed pitches.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, number 45. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Stepping in now, number 98. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Wings lead it 2-1. Doug Vernier makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Doug Vernier.
First pitch coming. Ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Here's the 1-1.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Brock Peterson will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. From the stretch. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Brandon Waring will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
He's ready. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Standing in now, Nate Henson. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Adam Walker will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1. Cole Figueroa will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Shortstop, Cole Figueroa.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Now a hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ramon Flores will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Just foul. Now another 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
And you know, that's what they needed. Just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Number 23 will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Let's go Red Wings.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. First and second now, one man out. Pause, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just one run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. A.J. Octor is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. In now, Tyler Austin, as he'll take a look at ball one. .1-0 on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rochester leads it 4-1. Diaz will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Out the fourth inning, the shortstop, number 31.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count. You can see, at least early on, been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Well, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Eric Fryer will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And that misses ball 1.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-0. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Flores is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder, Eric Ferris.
Eric Ferris will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. In there at the letters 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Aaron Hicks will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Yeah, if you're going to start an at-bat with a pitch out, it means you're willing to let a guy hit from ahead in the count. We all know that batting averages are much higher on 1-0 than they are on 0-1. They've learned the hard way there.
Doug Bernier will stand in with runners at the corners now as he looks for a third straight 2-out hit here in the inning to maybe get him a run after all. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Kyle Davies is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Stepping in now, Brock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We've played 4 full. The Red Wings lead it 5-1. Number 78 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 78.
Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now here's the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knot there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Into the box, number 20, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Another 1-2 delivery. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 45.
Number 45 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Pitch on the way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, I think this guy got pressed into duty in the 8th inning, but he gets the job done, and he goes out to earn himself a 4-out save.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Wings win it 5-1. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final